Taurus, hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your October 2022 message from Spirit delivered via the tarot. We are going to be using our singing bowl to clear any lingering energy that does not belong to you or this reading, then connect to each other as a collective and then as a collective to Spirit so we can receive the most accurate message for you at this time. If you would like to use this time to call any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Open your hearts and your minds to receiving whatever message comes in. Rearrange real quick. Okay. My washing machine is going and it's getting a little bit up there in age, so if you look closely you can see everything shaking. That's because my washer is on the spin cycle. Cute. Alright, Taurus, let's see what we've got. Spirit, speak through me to the Taurus collective. Most accurate and relevant messages for them at this time. What do they need to know most? What does Taurus need to know at this time? Most accurate and relevant messages for Taurus collective. What is crossing them at this time? What is crossing? Presenting as a challenge for Taurus at this time, please, Spirit. Okay. Recent past and future. Huh. Interesting. Well, we have some progression. Recent past, we have Ace of Swords into the near future. Two of Swords, so you're moving in the right direction. You're making progress towards whatever goal you've had in mind. Mind space. Okay. Oh, interesting. So for your current energy, we have the Father of Wands, and for your subconscious, we have the Mother of Wands. So we have a divine pair here. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was trying to get it lined up. Alright. Let's see what else. Hope you are all enjoying your October. My plan is to always get these out before the month starts, but that was just not in the cards, so to speak. So here we are on the 3rd of October, still recording readings, but such is life. Alright, advice from Spirit, please. Advice, please, Spirit. What is your advice for Taurus at this time? Your advice. Okay. External energies that could be having an impact on Taurus at this time. External energies that could be having an impact on Taurus. What is that, 9? It's 8. Yes. 8 of Wands. Okay. And then 6 of Wands for your hopes and fears. All right, let's get an outcome for Taurus, please, Spirit. What's the outcome of this situation for Taurus at this time? Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's sweet. Very sweet. All right, let's get into it. Ooh, 5 minutes and we haven't even started. Father of Wands showing up as your current energy. You could be finding yourself in a very passionate position right now, very fired up about something, very headstrong, very determined to reach some sort of goal, make yourself known, kind of trail your own, or blaze your own trail, thank you, blaze your own trail, make your own path in something. I'm getting in a specific industry. You're looking to kind of be noticed and seen within a particular realm, if that makes sense. If you're new to an area, you're looking to kind of, because this isn't your natural state really, unless you have a lot of fire in your chart, but as Taurus people, you're not typically very like wanting to be seen. You're more of the earth energy that's very grounded and kind of quiet and laid back, and you're okay with being kind of behind the scenes versus in front of the scenes. This to me is like you're wanting a new start. You're wanting people to see you differently than maybe what you were before. So say you're moving to a new town, a new city, a new state, a new country even. You're like, okay, it's time for a new start. I want to be seen as this person. I want to be seen as powerful and commanding and confident and charismatic. So you're putting all of those characteristics out there first for people to see first. And this could also be you have a fire sign, like a fire rising. So you're leaning more into that than your Taurus energy, if that makes sense. What's crossing you at this time? Empress. This could be an actual Empress person. This could be a parent, mother specifically. This could just be Empress energy. Maybe that is the goal for you, is to reach this Empress status. Someone who has an empire, who has multiple businesses, streams of incomes, properties, land, all of these things, who does a lot effortlessly. Well, it seems effortless from the outside, and it could to the Empress feel effortless as well, because it's just who they are. It's what they do. Oh my gosh, how do you do it all? Well, I just do. I don't really have a choice. I just do. And they do it all looking really great. Maybe you're having a hard time pulling yourself up to that level. So I think that Wands is a good start. It's a good jumping off point. If the Empress is your goal, and you're not quite sure how to get there, you have access to the King of Wands energy, to the Queen of Wands energy. So I really think stepping into that is a great starting point, and eventually, if you keep working towards it, you keep building towards it, you will reach Empress status. Excuse me. Recent past, you have the Ace of Swords. This is a lot of mental clarity that came in for you, a sudden realization about something, a truth revealed around a situation, about a person even, that kind of shed some light on something for you, made it a little bit more clear so you can see kind of a whole situation. Maybe you were apprehensive about something, or there was a situation that you didn't really know all the details, so you were kind of leery about it, but now it feels like you have received this information and now you're moving on to make a decision about something. Say there was a decision that needed to be made, but you didn't have all the information to feel like you could make the decision. I feel like now you have all the information, and now it's time to moving forward into the future. It's time to make that decision. Weigh your options, do pros and cons list, try both on for size and see how you like it. Really meditate on this decision and see which one feels better. If you notice any like gut feelings, like a ache in your stomach, a pit in your stomach when you think about one versus the other, that's a sign that that's not the way to go. I know a lot of times people say that, You should push yourself outside of your comfort zone, outside of your boundaries, your limitations, which are all true, but you still need to be aware of what is a warning sign, a gut feeling, and your intuition steering you away from something versus, oh, well, I'm just being scared and I need to push through that. That's the path of most resistance. And son of a bitch. Hey. Good, how are you? I am so sorry about that. I guess Tauruses just know when you're talking about them. That was my daughter, who is a Taurus, and her Taurus father calling to let me know about some stuff. So anyway, sorry about that. I forgot where I was. Oh, decision making. There is a decision impending that will be impending, but I feel like you have enough information now to make a decision one way or another, whereas if this would have presented itself in the past, you may not have had enough information to feel like you're making a wise decision. What's in your mind space right now? This, to me, is screaming depression and maybe even anxiety, but this is some sort of, it could be like physical illness, like a chronic illness, and that is why it's in your mind space, because when you have something that is chronic, it affects your everyday, your day-to-day. Is that my cat? It looks like her, but that is not her tail. Huh, weird. But in this particular reading, for you all right now, I am getting very strongly mental illness. And it could be something that you are looking to get help for. You are in the process of seeking help, working through it, finding coping mechanisms, all of these things. So that's why it could be very prevalent and heavy on your mind. Maybe it is something that you've just kind of started to deal with or just started to be aware of. Maybe you just thought that's how your brain worked, or that's how my life is, but now it's like you've read something, you've maybe even been diagnosed with something, so now it's starting the process of trying out medications if that's for you, trying out different remedies and therapies and all of these things that you could be now trying to put into place. So you have a plan of action, so you have a way to handle and deal. But that's what I'm getting with that, and I feel like that is why it is so heavily in your mind space right now, because you do spend a lot of time thinking about it, and it could be one of those things where it impacts your entire life. So it's like before you make any decisions, before you do anything, plan anything, it's like the first thought that comes to mind, especially if it's depression, or am I going to be in the mood? Am I going to be too tired? Am I going to be whatever before making plans is kind of what I'm getting from this. What is in your subconscious, though? This to me is screaming Kundalini energy, unawakened, untapped potential and talent that's kind of laying dormant. So in this deck, which is also Wild Unknown, there's a snake card in it, and it says something about the imagery of a snake coiled at the base of your spine waiting to be awoken, and then once it does, it kind of goes up your spine and aligns all of your chakras together and gets everything into place. And that's that Kundalini energy, that fire energy. I feel like that's what this is. It's kind of like untapped potential, and it could be because of this. It's very heavy in your mind space, so you think about it a lot, and you're not as focused on your potential or your talents or whatever, your gifts or whatever else right now. They could be just kind of lying dormant, waiting for you to get a better handle on your mental space. And then once you do, I feel like you will have a very easy time awakening this and then sparking that fire within you. Advice from Spirit. You have the Son of Pentacles here. This is a very clear sign to me saying slow down, take your time, don't rush anything. Sorry, I'm Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. Maybe I just shouldn't try to be doing readings right now. Ay. Okay. Advice from Spirit. Slow down a little bit. Maybe be a little bit more methodical, a little bit more... just a little bit more methodical in your approach to really anything. Take your time. Don't rush into anything. Again, weigh your options. Really, really weigh your options so you can make sure you're making the best decision for yourself. And this even comes down to choice of therapist or route you're going to take, medicine versus acupuncture or whatever. I don't know all of the therapies, but just really, really weighing your options and not rushing into anything. And also, this is really speaking to be loyal to yourself, to your own character. Don't try to push yourself so far out of character that you are no longer being true to yourself. And being genuine is what I'm getting. Energies around you. 8 of Wands, indicating lots of movement forward, lots of very quick moving. There are lots of planets going direct right now that have been in retrograde for a while. I know that Mercury went direct yesterday, and I think maybe one other. There were 6 planets in retrograde at once, and I think as they start to come out, people are going to be pulling the trigger on a lot of stuff. Travel, they're going to be communicating a lot more. There's just going to be a lot of movement forward. This is something that you could easily tap into if you wanted to, or you could take a step back from if you choose to. If you don't want to move forward fast, if you do want to take your time and you do want to kind of stay in your own lane, just draw back a little bit. And don't let the kind of outside chaos sweep you up, is what I'm getting. But if that is something that you choose to ignore the advice of Spirit and move quickly, the energies are right before it is what I was trying to say. Hopes and fears for you. You are hoping that you can be victorious over, I'm getting, again, really this mental health, this even just illness. If it's not mental illness, it could just be physical illness. Maybe you have like some sort of chronic bowel, stomach thing is what I'm getting, chronic back pain, things like that. It feels like you want to get control and then victory over and live a healthy, abundant life from here on out. This could also be a situation where you have put your hat in the ring for something, and a job, a promotion, contest of some sort, and you're just really hoping that you're the winner, that you are chosen, that you can rise up and kind of leave adversity and chaos behind, is what I'm getting. If this is like a home situation, your hope is that you can move on to calmer, stiller, quieter, more peaceful surroundings and settings. The outcome for you at this time. 2 of Cups. There is a very deep reciprocal love here for you, and that is your outcome. Very loving, very fulfilled, very, again, reciprocal. You water me, I water you. Our cups are never empty because we're always making sure that we're taking care of each other. It's not one-sided. It is not unrequited. It is very requited and it is very deep. This could be a friendship as well. It doesn't have to be love. It can be, and if you are looking for a new love situation, I do see that coming in for you. Probably towards the end of the month. Maybe even like holiday time is what I'm getting. Alright, herbs and crystals. Card number 12 is what we got for your oracle card. Alright, one card for Taurus, please, Spirit. There we go. Otter. Aw, that's cute. That is cute. Alright. Let's see. Crystals. and herbs. Card number 12, and this one is from the Shawin, which is what is coming up at the end of this month. So happy Shawin to all of you, those who celebrate. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate. Spooky season is upon us, and I am here for it. I love it. I love every bit of it. All right. Keywords: Earth's medicine, healing. This card is an allegory for the profound healing that comes from working with Earth's medicine. Sometimes you have to come back to the basics. Earth energy. I feel like that's kind of what Spirit was getting at here too, that I didn't necessarily pick up on. This means touching the earth and her offerings, getting to know your crystals, herbs, essential oils, and the ground you walk on. Forest bathing or sleeping under the stars, finding a quiet stream or meadow and speaking to your surroundings, talking to plants or growing new ones. Invite earth healing into your life in whatever way feels right for you, as the earth is always here for you, but, like your guides, Mother Earth needs an invitation. Pulling crystals and herbs is an invitation to find a deeper connection with earth energy. Mother Earth is calling you home, and that healing can be found within nature's language. The earth element represents grounding, connection, stability, and strength. Nature nourishes and supports you in all things on this planet. Behold the sacredness of that is earth magic. You will feel more replenished as you develop your connection. This message is amplified if you felt burnt out. If you're sleeping but are not rested, full but still hungry, or active but not energized. This card holds even deeper meaning for you, as it signals you've lost touch with the anchoring of working with Earth's energy. This message is even more significant if you have also pulled the Rooted card. We didn't. All right. I am going to show you guys this so you can pause it and screenshot those crystals and herbs if you want. I feel like these will be very helpful for you. So pause it, snap a picture, look into all of this. Here's the second page. Sage, looks like wormwood and yarrow on this page. I do feel like you're being called to move more towards earth medicine to heal these illnesses that you may be experiencing. Just don't lose faith in the earth and that there is healing there for you. Even if when it comes to mental health, I don't want you to rely too heavily on man-made drugs without trying these things first, if that makes sense, or in addition to, maybe incorporate them both. But Spirit is really saying there is healing in the earth for you, even for your biggest, most kind of scary problems. All right, let's see what Otter has for us, for you specifically. Otter. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Oh, I love seeing this for you guys. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, ability available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The Otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When in balance, full of love, needs nothing. When out of balance, gloomy, sighs, make silly excuses. To bring into balance a dance party or celebration. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there, but what about a dance party with your closest friends under the moonlight in the woods? Connect to nature, burn your herbs, have a bonfire, and just dance and have fun and love yourself, love life. Love the things around you, and most importantly, Mother Earth. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I am so sorry for all the interruptions. I love you all so very, very much. And I will see you all next time. Bye.